What do you think of when you hear the term Weapon Master? It's a phrase that's been lost over time. It's a part of WoW's past. It's a gem in the heart of veteran players. And it's one more aspect of vanilla that made vanilla, vanilla. Today we're going to be covering class proficiencies and where you can train each of these weapon skills. Here we have a complete list of each class's weapon proficiencies. This would be a good time to pause the video and have a look-see. The weapon masters in Orgrimmar can be found in the Valley of Honor. Here we can learn how to use axes, staves, daggers, fist weapons, bows, and thrown weapons. Now everything highlighted in red can only be learned here. As for the staves and the daggers, they can be taught in Thunderbluff and in Undercity. In Thunderbluff, the weapon master is located right at the front entrance. Here we can learn how to use maces, guns, and staves. The last weapon master for the Horde can be found in the War Quarter in the Undercity. Here we can learn how to use swords, polearms, crossbows, and daggers. Ironically enough, Archibald's wielding a two-handed mace, but he can't teach us one? Okay, Blizz. Our weapon master in Stormwind can be found in the Trade District. Mr. Wu Ping, master of swords, polearms, crossbows, daggers, and staves. Of course, the crossbows, daggers, and staves can be learned elsewhere, not just in Stormwind. In Ironforge, in the military ward, we have two weapon masters. They can train us in the art of axes, maces, guns, daggers, fist weapons, crossbows, and thrown weapons. Last but not least, well, let's face it, the only reason you're coming here is to learn bows. Easy sauce, Blizz. Alliance always got the easy sauce. Did you know not all warriors are the same? Depending on which race you pick could completely alter your skill set starting from level 1. Take for example the Orc and the Troll warriors. The Orc could be charging at his enemies with a two-handed axe without a care in the world, while on the other hand you have this skillful, elusive troll who's using thrown weapons to take his enemies in, and then he's finishing them off with the shiv that he found. And I think this is a really cool example of how Blizzard captured character identity and uniqueness between the races, although they're the same class. Another note I want to make on this information is pertaining towards your leveling route and your preparation in leveling through zones, specifically the starting zone. Around level 6 to 8 in most zones, there's going to be a quest that rewards a green weapon, which is a huge advantage and a huge boost to your leveling speed starting out. Instead of having to run to the city and train for that specific weapon that you're going to get, if you already are playing the race that knows the weapon skill, that could be advantageous. Ultimately, this information is to help you become more in tune with your class and to know when and where you're going to need to train weapon proficiencies. That's going to conclude our video. I hope you feel better prepared to take on the world of Azeroth whenever Classic releases. Hopefully this information smooths out some of the edges whenever you're planning your leveling route and which race and which class to pick. Now on another note, if you haven't followed me on Instagram already, check me out, Graysfordays. Got some really cool content going over there, and it's not just YouTube guides, so come give me a look. You can get an inside look on what I'm doing at school right now and what I'm thinking about for future videos. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't done so already, please leave a like, comment what you think, and subscribe because I got more content coming. See ya.